tao na alam natin, kaya natin masandalan, lalo na sa panahon ng kahirapan. Let us all welcome our beloved Mayor, Isko Moreno Dumagoso.
Thank you. Maupo po kayong lahat. Maraming salamat sa ating magaling at pinaniniwalaan kong magiging magaling na pamunuan ng konsehong ito, ang ating Vice Mayor, Chi Atienza. Sa ating minamahal and the only mayor who were elected 3 consecutive times in the history of the City of Manila, Mayor Lito Atienza. With his lovely wife, Mambeng, and the family, and of course, alam niyo naman, nag-iisa lang yung karatista ko sa buhay. Ang aking minamahal na may bahay, Tiny Dumagoso. At 10 ng aking pamilya. Nandito, nandyan si Frances, si Drake, si Patrick and Franco, at yung gumawa sa akin na lolo, ang aking minamahal na anak na ngayon ay maraming salamat sa mga taga-Tondo, Konsehal Joaquin Dumagoso. To the members of the Sangguniang Panglungsod, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Sa ating mga minamahal na panauhin, ang mga nakasama kong naglingkod, katulad ng nasabi kanina at nabanggit ng ating Vice Mayor, si Chi Atienza, kasama kong napuyat, nagkasakit, nagsakripisyo noong panahon ng pandemya na narito. At siyempre, I hope later on tonight, we can pray for the soul, mga kaluluwa ng ating mga kasamang lingkod bayan na nasawi noong panahon ng pandemya sa pagtupad ng kanilang tungkulin. Sa ating mamamayan sa lungsod ng Maynila na nanonood sa kanya-kanyang tahanan, sa Maynila man o sa iba't dako ng bansa at sa buong mundo, at mga mamamayan nating tagalungsod ng Maynila na nandiyan dyan sa Bulwagang Rodriguez at Bulwagang Bayan, at ang ating mga kapwa-empleyado na maaari witnessing our memorable event for today. Muli sa inyong lahat, magandang hapon po. We won this race by resounding margin. Sa inyong lahat, maraming salamat po. With utmost humility, I accept this victory as a clear referendum on the brand of leadership we have demonstrated during my first term as your mayor of the nation's capital. With sound policies, executive ability, and firm and decisive action. Sa unang termino ko pa lamang po bilang inyong punong lungsod, inyong nasaksihan at naramdaman ang mga bagay na yaon. May gobyerno sa madaling araw, may gobyerno sa gabi, may gobyerno sa hapon, may gobyerno kahit holiday sa lungsod ng Maynila. Liwanag po mula sa matatag na suporta na ipinagkaloob ninyo sa akin. The people of Manila have granted me with a strong mandate to implement sweeping reforms. Tama naman. Dapat lang. Because we all share one dream to make Manila great again. Why do we believe that we can make Manila great again? Because we have every reason to believe that we can. Opo, kayang-kaya po natin ito. Alam ko po yun. Sa susunod na 10 taon, ang pangarap ko po, I hope you feel the same way, ay napakasimpleng Maynila lamang. Isang lungsod na ginagamit ang lahat ng buong lakas at galing nito upang magkaroon ng kaayusan, kalinisan, may katahimikan, kapayapaan, at produktibo't masigla ang bawat mamamayan. Higit sa lahat, may kapanatagan sa pamumuhay sa lungsod ng Maynila at gobyernong laging masasandalan ng mamamayan. Pero bago ko himayin ang bago ko po yan, nais kong himayin ang ating 10 vital signs or statistics. Nakakaiba kumpara sa anumang syudad sa buong bansa. 1. We are the nation's capital, the seat of power. The so-called mayor of the country holds office and exercises power here in our beloved city. We are the nation's premier talent farm. Nowhere else will you find a university belt as densely packed with institutions of higher learning as ours. We are the gateway to global trade. Most of the nation's imports and exports pass through the 2 seaports of Manila. We are the wellness center of the country. There is a hospital cluster not far from here, the most prestigious institution of which is Philippine General Hospital, San Lazaro Hospital, Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center, and Dr. Jose Pabella Memorial Hospital. The first options for the penniless and the last resort for the hopeless. We are the only LGU or local government unit in the entire country who's running 6 local government-owned public hospital at magiging 7 na. Katulad ng naipangako ko sa mga taga-Baseco, ngayong taon na ito, bubuksan natin ang pinangalanang Corin na ospital, President Corazon C. Aquino General Hospital in Baseco. We are the cultural hub. Manila is hip. The scene of vibrant art movements. The gastronomical paradise, from the street cuisine to culinary stars. We are the city of faith, as you have witnessed today during the opening of your ceremony. From Quiapo Church to Golden Mosque, from century-old chapels to vibrant prayer halls. At dito rin sa lungsod ng Maynila, ang panganay na lokal ng Iglesia ni Cristo na simulan sa Santa Ana Hospital na ngayon ay nasa buong mundo na. Dito matatagpuan ang kauna-unahan makasaysayang itinatag na bahay-sambahan ng Iglesia ni Cristo. And we're very proud of it because now, for a short period of time, patuloy silang nangangalaga sa ating mga kapatid sa buong mundo, hindi na lamang dito sa ating bansa. Manila is indeed the tapestry of beliefs. Pangpito, we are the mega Manila's food pantry. In the likes of Divisoria is one giant commissary at night. We are the keeper, the nation's memory. Intramuros is the rampart of our glorious past. Luneta is ground made hallowed by our martyrs. Our museums are the vessels of our rich heritage. We are also the shopping mecca in the Philippines. From Binondo, Quiapo, Divisoria, Triangle is probably the world's biggest bargain heaven. We abound in human capital. Ang Manileño ay malikain, madiskarte, edukado at porsigido sa pagtataguyod sa kanyang sarili. Napakaganda po ng ating mga vital signs or statistics. Let us capitalize on this. These are the strengths to attract visitors and investors. Increase the productivity of our residents and become more resilient and progressive city. As like in the old days, especially noong panahon nila Mayor Lito Atienza noong kabataan niya, sinabi, where Manila goes, the country follows. If I may borrow that statement from somebody else. But Mayor Lito Atienza and I believe na yun talaga. Ang muka ng Maynila ay muka ng bansa. As Manila rises, so does the nation. Hindi lamang po slogan ang Make Manila Great Again. Isa po itong pangarap, platform of government. At tulad ng platforms of government, it needs clear, short, medium, and long-term development plans. Kaya ngayong araw na ito, ipahapyaw ko po sa inyong lahat at 10 ng ating mga mamamayan. Ilalatag ko sa inyo ang direksyon na ating tatahakin sa mga susunod. I hope God will allow it. Susunod na 10 taon natin sa lungsod. Ngunit Saan ba magsisimula ang planong ito? Where do we begin? We begin at the most visible, most tangible, most felt level of government. We begin in the streets. Magsisimula tayo sa lansangan. Tulad po ng Google Maps. The view becomes clearer when viewed at street level. So first, we fix the basics. The street level of action, and I call this street smart governance. Garbage on the streets must be collected. Crimes on the streets must be stopped. Traffic on the streets must be kept flowing. Dirt in the street must be cleaned. Potholes on the streets must be filled. Dark streets must be lighted. Our children on the street must be kept safe. Orders on the street must be enforced. We are all stakeholders. We are stakeholders with a given space within the confines of the law. If I may repeat it, a space within the confines of the law. These are doable. These are immediate. Kahit kapos tayo ng pananalapi, kakayanin natin to. Pero, mind you, hindi lang po lansangan ang dapat nating linisin. Hindi lang ang bumalik na kadugyutan sa kalsada ang ating tutugunan. Lilinisin din natin ang City Hall.